Hey God, did you kind of miss us?
It's been a little bit, hasn't it? And I've changed a little bit too.
Yes, yes. Me, I
I look
have.
like a baby.
I don't get mad, but it does make your head look bigger.
Maybe it's one of them old Airheads commercials. Or no, the jet. Is it? Oh, Gushers. Those old Gushers commercials where they turn their heads into fruit.
Yep. I
That
used
was
to,
that was scary to me. But
I used to love Gusher.
I don't know. They've changed a while. It's not good anymore.
Yeah,
Fruit by the foot. Fruit by the foot is still good though.
oh, I can't stand fruit by the foot. It gets caught in your teeth.
Well, so does Gushers. To be fair.
not not as much as fruit
I don't
roll
know.
up. So yeah, but yeah, guys, we're back.
And I look like a baby.
Yeah, he looked like a baby. And me, I've been in the hospital for a week. So yeah, and we're not gonna get into it, but I
Well,
just wanted to let you
thankfully
guys
we
know.
have better. Thankfully, we have better medical practices than they did back in the year that we're recording today.
Yeah, that nothing.
Well, they had some, but it was very limited based on their knowledge.
But but wasn't it like barbaric?
It well, the year we're talking about this year is 1914, and the reason why I chose this year is because there are certain things that led to the fighting of World War One. Now, what we became to know as World War One did not really exist in 1914 because the fighting was still very new. So they did not have much in terms of trenches and stuff like that. So what we later came to expect from World War One battles did not exist at that time. Later in 1914. So, but yes, the conditions in the trenches were horrific. Um, I mean, mostly rain all the time. Have you ever seen All Quiet on the Western Front? The new one?
No.
Okay. It's a pretty accurate description of what it was like.
Okay.
Lots of dysentery, lots of. You're just going insane because of the boredom and the filth. You're literally going insane because of the filth, the disease, and I mean, hell, you have rats the size of cats in some cases eating off the corpses.
Wow.
Can you imagine a cat or a rat the size that big?
Mm, no. Can a rat even get that big? How?
Lots of nutrients.
And steroids.
So
Man.
I mean, yeah, it was bad. Uh, but what we wanted to talk about today was more just the effects that led to what eventually became the fighting in World War One. So, as everyone knows, the catalyst that started World War One. Do you know this one?
No.
Do you know the? Do you know perhaps the name?
Look at that.
There was a single person that was killed.
Hitler?
No, no. Archduke Franz Ferdinand.
Okay.
He was an Austro-Hungarian, I believe.
Yeah, like I said, guys,
So
I'm not I'm not good with history, so
okay. So the Archduke. Sorry, let me go to city quiet because this is getting bothering me. That's a bit better. Anyway, the Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria, Austro-Hungarian Empire,
Mhm.
was murdered by a Serbian rebel
Okay.
who wanted his own independence. So he decided, I'm going to murder Archduke Franz Ferdinand. And because he was Serbian, Austria declared war on Serbia.
Because of one man?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And because Serbia then declared war on Austria-Hungary, then Germany joined on the side of Austria. Germany joins on the side of Austria. France declares war on Germany.
So it's like
And
a
then
effect.
I believe it was the Ottomans that joined in on the side of Austria and Germany. And then
So it just kept rolling and bigger.
all because of these alliances that people had made with one another. If someone gets attacked, we join in on their behalf.
But basically, it's like our version of NATO.
It's a precursor to it.
Yeah.
But it is a loose alliance of defense for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what led to World War One.
Okay.
Mostly that was the catalyst. We won't go into now. The United States was not involved until 1917. We will not talk about that today because the United States is completely out of this.
For 3 years
19
later.
Yeah, 3 years later, we're involved.
Okay.
Much like World War II and the fact that we came in a little bit late. Although it still took 4 years for us to finish the job.
Yeah.
We were still relatively newcomers at that time because the war had been going on for 2 years before we even joined.
Jeez.
So, but again, 1914, lots of alliances formed before 1914 to say, hey, this person gets attacked and declares war on this, I'm going to defend it. And those three, the three major parties on either side were Germany, Austria, and the Ottoman Empire in Turkey. And then Russia, France, and Britain were all involved with that. Or, yeah, because Prussia was a part of Germany at the time, so, or a region of Germany, but which was all of Poland. All of Poland was part of Germany as well.
Okay.
And we'll get later in that if we ever talk about 1918 as to why a lot of Germans felt betrayed by this Treaty of Versailles and why it led to a lot of things that later happened.
Yeah.
So it's Russia, France, and Britain on one side, Germany, Austria, and the Ottoman Empire on the other. Now, obviously, Serbia is its own thing, it's on the side of the Allies, but they're fighting kind of their own front against mostly the Hungarian or the Austro-Hungarian Empire, but also I think there was a little bit involved with the Ottoman Empire too.
Okay.
On behalf of Britain helped a lot with that. So let's see here. The first. Okay. So the actual fighting did not start until about August of 1914.
Okay. And up to that date, what were they doing up to that date?
Gearing up for war.
So each of the countries got ready for the war.
It was just building up forces, building up everything for World War One.
Like how many soldiers they got, how many guns they could get, how many ammo.
It's just basically ramping up production for war.
For war, yeah.
Because, quite frankly,
who made the first move?
The Serbians. The Serbians, because they assassinated the Archduke.
And who did they attack? First?
Austria.
Austria. And then when that started, other countries
joined in on behalf of Austria, and because Serbia was a little country, other countries joined on the side of Serbia.
Yeah. But I wonder what was the conversation like where Serbia asked these other countries to help? Because they're the ones that started the war first.
Well, I think it was more of a fight for independence rather than perhaps an actual like world war or whatever. You know, it was more of a fight for independence because I believe they were under Austro-Hungarian rule at the time. But I think it was because I forget. It could have. I don't know exactly who it was that joined in on behalf of the Serbs first. Perhaps the Russians, because they do have a lot of Slavic ties. But Russians join in, Germany joins in, France joins in, Britain joins in. You know, it just cascades. And when the Ottomans join in, then the Brits join in because that threatens their control of the Suez Canal and all that, you know, and their threat of the Mediterranean. So it's just a catalyst for everything to start.
Okay.
And largely it was these alliances that spiraled everything out of control.
Yeah.
Now, we do have largely, and like you said, it is kind of like a NATO.
Yeah, the alliance.
It's an alliance, but
yeah, they formed the alliance. I don't know how good the alliance is, but
not necessarily a defensive alliance, which is what NATO is. If someone gets attacked, the other countries join in and help that country, you know. But we won't get into the politics behind that one because there are some things that
I have a question then. So did Serbia offer something to their alliance for them to join the Serbians, or did they just join?
That I'm not sure about. I have to look more into it.
There has to be something that they offer the other countries to help them.
Yeah, I honestly don't know. I'm being dead honest with you. I have to do some more research on that. Um, and
Yeah,
honestly, I think largely because it's such a non-American war, we forget about it a lot.
yeah,
Um,
we do always.
the forgotten war. People have more relatives who fought in Korea more than World War One.
Mhm.
So I think
I
that
do
World War
too.
One is the forgotten war, the forgotten American war. I should point that out. It's a forgotten American war. um, because we just weren't involved with it.
Yeah, we
It was
were.
largely European conflict. We
Yep.
just came in and finished the job.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
We just came up and just like, okay, we're just going to crack our knuckles and go in.
Does that sound like somebody?
Marines,
Yeah,
Marines.
somebody right now in the White Office.
Now,
But
never
we're not
mind.
going to talk about
Like,
that.
I'm honestly thinking like this guy is so incompetent that he's like, there's not an oval in this office.
If
Either
you
that or he's
say
like,
like that,
there's
everybody.
also not a cabinet here. This is a cabinet meeting. Where are the cabinets?
I mean, if you say it like that, everybody's going to know who it is.
Oh, I'm talking about Bush.
Oh, okay, okay.
We all know who
Yeah,
you're
right.
inferring.
Yes.
We all know who you're inferring. But the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because of these alliances. It can cascade into something that is far worse than anyone ever anticipated.
Okay.
Now, and this will be the only mention of modern day, okay?
All right.
Because of our alliances with some Middle Eastern countries, okay, that has made us prime targets for other countries to use against us. Russia, China, coming on behalf of one of the countries, whereas we're trying to defend the other countries in the region. But that didn't work out well, did it? Not really. But that's where I'm. It could lead to a far worse conflict than we think. It technically is a global war by proxy. No
I'm
one's
not
ever
gonna,
no one's ever sending troops yet, but it is a global war by proxy.
I don't think it's gonna go that far.
I don't think other countries will send troops. I don't think that's the case,
Yeah, I don't think they are.
but it is a global war already by proxy
It is. This thing.
because they're sharing intelligence, they're doing other things to assist other countries,
Yeah.
And that's where I mean is that if you really want to look at it, it is a global war already because of our alliances with certain countries and their alliances with certain countries.
Yeah,
It's just
sure. Yeah, sure. Sure it is. And we don't know if it's gonna end in catastrophe or if it's gonna just end civilly. So.
well, there's one of two ways this can end. Either one, we get out of there out of Dodge scot free, no more American lives lost, or and the particular country that we're hitting maintains control of the Suez Canal, of the Strait of Hormuz, because that's
Let me ask you. In 1914, they didn't have anything like the law that we have now about war crimes.
they did not, because the Geneva Convention was made after World War One. The
So
Geneva
they,
Tribunal.
because they could do anything they want and not get punished.
You know who actually was the best at that? The Canadians.
But Canadians are the most nicest.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
Now they are.
No, they are not. Now they are. But if you're in a if you're in a fight, you want the Canadians on your side.
Because I did the Canada once, and the people were great.
Not in a time of war. The Canadians changed it. Do not mistake kindness for being not fierce in war. Because I mean, they committed a bunch of war crimes during World War One. The most notorious one was later in the year of 1914. One of my favorite events of the war happened. Now, trenches were being dug at that time, so it was largely becoming the stalemate that we know it today.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
But they were not as advanced as they became later in the war. But the people of Britain, France, and Germany all met up and said, let's call off the war for one day.
For one day.
It was an official agreement that no one would fight one another for one day on Christmas Day, 1914.
Okay.
There were some that participated. There were some that didn't. Now the Germans all wanted to
Kill.
largely participate. There were a couple of units from Bavaria that ruthless people, and there was one instance where the Germans were coming out of the trench, and a Canadian lieutenant, forget his name, basically said, "Hand me your rifle." Happy Christmas from the Canadians.
Wow. That's hardcore.
Even with the white flag waving and all that.
Yeah, that's hardcore.
But the message was simple. We don't make friends. We fight enemies.
Yeah,
We're here because first of all, we were forced to because we're part of the Commonwealth. Because we're part of the British Commonwealth.
Yeah.
Second of all, we're here to fight a war. We're not here to make truces.
Well, is it war ultimate to get to truces?
Basically, what this truce was it was known as the Christmas truce. That's what it was known as. And basically what this was is a very significant point because a lot of people on both sides were of the aristocracy. And they believe that, certain rules of engagement should be followed, because they're all uppity.
Yeah, true.
And, observations should be made for the Lord, and whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
And because they're all uppity up, just collecting their pearls, about fighting on Christmas,
Yeah.
I mean, there were some units with the British that played soccer, There was an instance of playing soccer. I think it was Christmas Eve into Christmas Day. The British could hear or I don't know it was the British, could hear the Germans singing Stille Nacht, which is Silent Night in the original language. And that kind of led the catalyst to bringing them to truce and that. But after that Christmas, there were large amounts of people who did not want to fight because they had made friends on the other side. It's like, why should I kill these people now? They're now my friends.
Mm-hmm.
They never did anything like it ever again. So it was in one way a very nice thing to happen, and in another way, it was the ending of what they call a civil war. Aristocracy war. So pretty much the ending of aristocracy and the ways they conducted war never happened again after that. So it's a very, very interesting event that happened.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of my favorite instances of it's one of my favorite moments of World War I. Like I said, it's a catalyst for a lot of things. Number one, how war was conducted. Number two, how truces can't be made and broken at the same time, and how difficult it is to fight after you've made friends. It is far more easier to make friends than it is to fight your enemies and make them your enemy. I will say that.
That is true.
By understanding and patience, you can understand everyone in this world. I think that's the message we all have to go about with our lives nowadays. Make friends, not war. I believe that is the art of war.
I mean, that's a good message.
You should make friends, not war.
Yeah.
That's literally what every veteran will tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Every veteran will tell you. Do not fight war. Don't do this. It's not fun. It's not what you think it is.
Yeah.
And my question is this, and I'll pose this to the audience as well. If so-called civilized countries can do this to one another, are we really civilized?
I don't think we're civilized.
Well, that's what I mean. If we're so-called civilized nations and we do this to one another, are we really civilized?
I mean, in some aspect, we are civilized. But
in most reasons, we aren't.
Yeah.
In most cases, we aren't.
Yeah, we're not always. We are a civilized nation. We put.
But if we claim to be a civilized nation, why do we have to bomb the hell out of other civilized nations? Does it really make us that much different than animals?
Now that's a hard question. You're going down.
I mean, that's really the ultimate question I have in life. That's the question I pose myself all the time. Is who is more the animal? Just because we have a bigger brain and rational brain, does that make us better than animals?
Well, you can't clump the whole human population in the civilized category. There might be people out there that not civilized, and they
And
just
guess
want to
what?
hurt people.
Have you ever seen the movie The Gods Must Be Crazy?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I don't think so.
It's a South African comedy that released in the early 80s, talking about the bush people of Nigeria, or Namibia. I'm sorry, Namibia. And how they're supposedly uncivilized, but yet they do not fight. They're the happiest people that you've ever seen. They, there's a lot of things structurally that makes them. They're supposedly primitive, but there's ways to show that they're not. You know. Meanwhile, you go into like Johannesburg or whatever in South Africa, Cape Town or whatever, and then you see people getting up and rushing to work and
Yeah.
doing all this crazy stuff and being absolute maniacs. For what purpose? And causing stress on the world and yourself. For what reason? By living one with nature, I believe we are a more advanced society. And that makes us better, I think, as humans, because we have to coexist with one another on this planet.
Hmm.
Now, granted, when used properly, certain tools can help. Okay. Like, for example, if we did go back to, say, way back in ancient times when we were more in tune with the earth and stuff like that,
Hmm.
it was very tribal because we did not have a global concept of the world. We did not understand the world as we know it today.
Yeah.
So, in one way, the internet does help us understand others. But it should only be used to that extent to learn, not to harm. And that's my caution to everyone. Be media literate. Do not fall for everything. And be smart about it.
Yeah.
Limit the amounts of social media usage. I mean, I've deleted majority of my social media accounts because I just can't deal with BS. And frankly, I'd rather be in tune with the world at large and understand what other people are going through by just observing than by watching a screen. Now, granted, I'm talking into a camera right now, but it's for educational purposes. It's to reach out with someone who's 3 hours flight away from me.
I'm only 3 hours away.
A flying time,
Really?
yeah.
That's not bad.
But you also realize that the plane is going like 600 miles an hour. It's like,
Yeah.
Like-
I know that. Yeah.
I mean, by car, if I had to drive to you, it's
It's more than 3 hours.
no, it's
Like, think about it.
probably close to 30 hours nonstop.
Yeah, it might take you about a day and a half to get here.
Yeah,
by car.
about a day and a half.
But
Yeah, 30
with the gas
to 36
prices
hours.
now, Jesus Christ, man.
I don't think. Well, you think gas prices are bad? Look at airline tickets.
How much is gas where you are right now?
It's been holding steady at about $4.19 right now.
You got lucky over there. You got lucky.
Well, here's the thing: we also don't have direct competitors. We don't have the ports that import oil and stuff like that.
God, man. You know how much
That's
is
the problem.
it here?
7.
8.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
I'm like,
my one buddy is from Sonoma, so
and it's going up still. It's like, you gotta be kidding.
but you guys are also directly impacted by this blockage of the strait.
Yes, we are. So,
Here in the middle of the country, we're not near as impacted because a lot of our fuel comes from American,
yeah.
you know,
So, yeah. But, yeah, I got,
oil fields. I mean, that's kind of the caution that I have is just be smart and make friends. Make friends with everyone.
yeah.
Don't get involved with don't make alliances with people and only because he got attacked so I can go defend him and only him. It's like no. Try and find a way out for both ways. I believe it was Sun Tzu who said the best
But,
way to the best way to win a battle is to prevent one.
but you know who was great at that? Was President Barack Obama.
In one way,
I mean, he
because he
didn't.
still kept us in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Yeah, but he didn't care if you were Republican or Democrat. He just wanted to get along with everybody.
And he largely did calm the waters a lot.
Yeah. So, and
He
I
largely
think,
did calm the waters.
yeah, and
Same with
isn't that how he got like
Clinton.
the Nobel Peace Prize or something?
After he was in office.
Yeah. So, but yeah, you know, like Phil said, guys, love is more stronger than hate.
If you have to find a way to fabricate things to
Yeah. But you know, some people don't want that. Some people don't want it.
and they are very primitive people.
Yeah.
And
That's why
I'm not saying they're like the Bush people from The Gods Must Be Crazy. I'm not saying that. What I mean by primitive is the fact that they're blissfully ignorant. They
yeah.
willfully ignore the world around them.
You were talking about
They-
civilization people. That was what I was getting at. Some people might be civilized and other people might not be.
But it is up to your definition of civilized.
Yeah.
Now, I will not go into any more politics, but I will say that to be blissfully unawares of your surroundings and your world around you
Yeah, of course.
is a lack of intelligence that staggers me. And that is not from reading books. It's literally just a lack of observation. Why do I care so much about people? Because I observe people. And I see their struggles. And I care about their struggles. I have friends from all over the world. Some are refugees. Because of our actions over there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I said, it is much easier to love than to hate, as Jay said.
yeah. But if somebody doesn't want to do that, it's their prerogative.
But don't make it everyone else's problem. That's the problem that we face.
Well, that's what the human civilization That's part of it.
Don't make it everyone else's problem and force your beliefs and stubbornness upon others.
Yeah.
You know, don't force your opinions on other people who don't believe or act like you. That's where I'm trying to get at with social media too. Don't find your thought circle and just stay in your thought circle.
Yeah, sure.
Because that's just going to lead to more problems.
Yes, it is.
I mean, me and Jay don't ever agree on a lot of things, especially when it comes to the Packers. I mean, you've seen our heated debates. But guess what? We still love each other.
Oh, I get heated. I
get heated at you.
Everybody gets heated at me. I don't care.
But in the end of the day, we still care about each other.
Yes, we do.
I know he's got my back and I got his.
A little lesser, though.
I'm sorry?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we're doing it just for clicks.
I love this guy. So
we're doing it just for clicks. I swear, we're just putting up the promos for wrestling.
Just call me the Asian version of Stephen A. Smith. Is that kind of racist? Or should I cut that out of the edit?
Okay. How about the Asian version of Skip Bayless?
Yeah, that too. Okay.
I'm doing it just for clicks. I don't care about my opinions. I just want it. I just want to cause a reaction.
Yes, I do. And get that subscriber count up.
That's the only reason why he does it. He's just doing the wrestling bit.
I really don't mean it, guys. If you watched my channel for a long time, I am the nicest, sweetest person you ever meet in your life.
Lies.
Really,
I'm kidding.
really, I'm pulling my heart out here.
I'm tearing up too. No, but seriously,
I
he saved my life.
My heart on my sleeve.
He saved my life.
But I do care
You know that.
about every single person out there. You can even have Phil. I care a lot about Phil.
Yeah, I mean, he saved my life.
So
Got me to cut back on drinking, and I've been.
And we need more people like that in the world.
Yeah.
So
We really do care about every single one of you. And if you're interested with more positive content, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Shameless plug.
And one more. Hey, Red Bull, if you're watching this, we really care about you.
Yes, we do.
You know what I
Yes,
mean?
we do.
You know what I mean? Send me something.
If you, Red Bull, if you can somehow match the Monster Rehab and make an iced tea version of Red Bull, I would drink the hell out of that.
Wow.
I would drink that like you would not believe.
Shameless.
If you could somehow find a way to make an iced tea, not sparkling, God no, just make sure there's no bubbles in it, but make an iced tea version of Red Bull. Oh yeah, I would drink that.
Oh, you know me, Red Bull. I drink all your products. And I don't care if it gives me a heart attack.
Have you tried that new iced vanilla berry?
Oh, that is delicious.
It tastes like a snow cone.
Yes,
Like if I ever go to the fair, it tastes like a snow cone.
Oh God! How did we get to these shameless plugs?
Well, I think we're running out of content for 1914, but
Yep. But
I think the message today is just love one another.
Yep.
Go out, spend time with one another, get
And
to know everyone.
don't
Maybe
be
even have a block party. I don't know.
don't be idiot either. You don't want
Well,
to be that one.
I'm
idiot.
not saying you can be an idiot. I mean, come on. Do you think honestly people would have caught on if we were actually like really, really intelligent? I mean, we're stupid at times.
No. People know I'm an idiot.
People know I'm an idiot, but what I mean is that don't be blissfully unaware of everything else around
Yeah.
you. You know, that doesn't help.
And don't believe in everything that you read.
No, you have to fact check things and
Yep.
maybe read things
No.
from different sources.
Yep. So yep. But anyway, guys,
If you want some more wholesome content, go and subscribe to my channel right here.
and I'm still waiting for new content.
I know. I actually have to make a new video because the one I was trying to edit, I realized I didn't film the outro.
Why don't you just film the outro?
because I don't have the product that I made. I don't have it. Because I ate it all. So I have to make a new one. Oh well.
You never eat your projects.
I do. That's the reason why I have to film the outro.
The
The outro is me eating it.
The number one important step. Film the outro before you eat your product.
Eat the entirety of the product.
Or you can go onto the internet and find some B-roll on the same kind of content and put it in.
Well, and if you like content that's wholesome and culturally, you know, I like learning about different cultures and stuff like that.
And food.
Cultures through food. It's culture through food. That's basically what my channel is.
Yes, it is, guys. Yes, it is. And you know what my channel is all about, guys? Sports. Especially Green Day Packers football, NFL, and wrestling. Professional wrestling. So if you're into professional wrestling, and I'm not talking about WWE, AEW, or TNA. I'm talking about some other small companies.
Which are just wonderful as well.
Yes, they are. And in other countries, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Last night, I just did one with somebody from Australia. And the guy had a great mullet.
Australians do have good mullets, so I'll tell you that.
Man, this mullet was fantastic.
Looking like Joe Dirt 2.0, eh?
Yes. And that interview is going to be out next Monday on the 3rd. I'm
definitely going to have to watch that because if you wear a mullet right, it can look good, but otherwise, just don't. Just don't.
This guy with the mullet, oh man. Primo mullet. And a funny
definitely going
guy
to have to listen
too.
to that.
Funny.
Oh, Australians. I love Australians. They're like Scots people. The Scottish people.
Hilarious.
The Scottish people are freaking hilarious. I almost cursed there. I'm sorry.
Yes. But yeah, like I said,
hilarious. The Scottish people, they just don't have a filter, and that's what I love about them.
Yeah.
They don't care.
I need to find some wrestlers from Scotland.
Yeah, that would be a fun interview.
I
Although you would have to have them speak slowly because you probably couldn't understand them.
I love the accent.
There are some. Have you ever seen the movie Brave?
Brave?
The movie Brave
No.
with Merida,
No.
the Pixar movie from Scotland. about Scotland. Okay. There was this one competition where they were having suitors over, and they had accents from all over Scotland in this scene. It's not just Glasgow. It's not just Edinburgh. It's like, I think there's one Derry accent. It's northeast Scotland. It's one of the younger guys is from that area, and one of the voice actor voices him is from that area, and he's like, "Oh, good, let me go ahead and lob a cable at him, kid." You know, just.
I mean, I do have a hard time understanding some of the accents.
You have to, and that's another thing too about, and the theme of this episode is, don't just assume that everyone's from one area.
Yeah, because they can be from different parts of
one country.
Yeah.
And I mean, there are 42 separate accents in Britain alone.
Oh, yes, there is.
In England, I should say. England alone. And there's 42 different accents in England, let alone Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland.
But yeah, but the people are nice, man. The people are nice.
Well-mannered as well.
Yeah.
And that means a lot. I like manners as well as...
Mm-hmm.
And that goes along with being polite as well.
Yeah. You know, like the Canadians. But
yeah, don't take politeness for weakness.
Well, I think that's it, Phil.
That's about it for me.
Nice episode. I do apologize, you guys, for the 2-week hiatus. We had
I know.
a lot.
Maybe next time I'll actually have
Yeah.
Who knows what next episode would bring?
Yeah, because
he didn't recognize me originally.
Yeah, when I turned my computer on, he came in. I'm like, wait a minute.
That's new.
There's something different.
That's new.
I was thinking to myself,
I look a lot younger, don't I?
Why does his head look
like one of them
bigger
fruits from one of those fruit heads from the Gushers commercials back in the early 2000s?
I was thinking to myself, did Phil have that big of a head?
Oh, come on, I'm just Polish. Just a big old forehead.
I never noticed.
I have the big old forehead.
When you had the beard and the mustache, your head looked small, but wow.
It's just a big old forehead. Probably could build a runway on it.
I hope that I'm not making fun of you.
Oh, I'm making fun of myself.
Yeah, so I'm not making fun of you. I'm just laughing with you.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, guys, thank you for watching and joining us. We'd love to hear from you in the comment section.
Yes, I'll be definitely monitoring that. So I love hearing all of your content or comments. So,
and the theme of the episode is what I always say: stay safe, and you gotta be positive. And we'll see you next time, guys.
Peace.
Peace. You guys have a good day. And don't forget to go watch Phil's channel also.
Yes. Hopefully new content coming soon.
And you know what to do on my channel. So I'm trying to get to 3,000 subs by the beginning of the NFL season. So, and join me next week for WrestleMania Night 1 and WrestleMania Night 2.
Holy crap, that is coming up. Okay.
Yep, on the 18th and the 19th. Oh, man. Oh, you really like Obafemi?
I love Obafemi. It's great.
We can talk more about that after we get off. All right, guys, you have a great one. And late, I need to go edit this video. All right, you guys have a great one. Late, and